a really bad time to try and film this video because literally everybody on our street has decided to mow their lawns at the same time. Welcome back, you guys. It has been a long time since I have posted a video on here. Let me tell you, we have been busy, if you cannot see. Probably wondering why the name change, and I'm gonna show you why, because honestly, before we moved out of Arizona, we spent a lot of time camping to escape our desert home. And now that we're here in Indiana, we don't really have to go camp because, as you can see, the forest, or the trees rather, are in our backyard. So the green and the grass and and everything else. So we really haven't need to camp. And our focus has been more so on the home and providing for our family, and home. To us, it means so many different things, but we have literally not traveled outside of Indiana this entire year, this first year that we've been here, and we've hardly actually ever left our little town that we live in. So that tells you how much we love it here. So I'm going to show you guys around what we've been up to and kind of talk to you about what you're going to see going forward with our change, so to speak, in channel. Check it out. So I think that the last time I posted a video of any length, this was all covered in snow and it was freaking cold outside. But spring has sprung, and dare I say, summer is right behind it. It's like 67 to 69 degrees out. It was in the mid 70s today. It's supposed to be like that the next couple days. I love it here. Absolutely love it. It's supposed to be like in the hundreds in Arizona this week. Sorry, my Arizona people. Hope! Hi, girl. Hi. What's in there? So this is what we've been up to. I was not going to start the garden until we moved. But I decided to do it because the way that the world is crazy right now, yeah, I couldn't not start one, even if it's something small and in containers and not in the ground. So we have strawberries. These are your ever-bearing strawberries, so they will give fruit multiple times spring through the fall. As you can see, they're already kind of getting started. More are blooming. We have 2 different kinds of tomatoes. This one was my dollar store seedling that I started inside in the winter, and it has gotten this big. This one is what I call my cheating plant because when I bought it, it already had tomatoes on it, but it's starting to bloom a little bit, or some blooms are starting to come up more. This one is an early girl tomato plant. And then we have okra, butternut squash, zucchini squash, yellow straight neck squash, different kinds of peppers, onions, my basil plant. They're a little sun shook after being transferred outside. We have more strawberries, catnip for Mr. Bruce, blueberries. As you guys can see, the blueberries are starting to, if my camera would focus, as you can see, the blueberry plants are already starting to give me some blueberries. They're obviously nowhere near ready yet, but they are getting there. This was a cheating plant too, because it already had blooms on it like these, and when those fall off, you see the little blue at the end. That's where your blueberry's starting at. And then we have watermelon going on. And then coming over here, I gotta put these guys back up on the deck railing, but this is cabbage. I did this more or less for Maddie's guinea pigs, and then green beans. So those of you guys that have been following me for a while, I'm sure remember me talking about the green beans that got fried back in Arizona. So I'm excited that these are thriving. The peppers, I started from seeds inside, which is pretty exciting that they've made it out this far. This one over here, if you can kind of see it right there where I'm circling with my finger, it already had flower come out and bloom. And then I should probably harvest my onions because they are ready to go. So I thought I'd share with you guys too that all I used in these beds, nothing special. I don't know if this one is specific, like if you can get this on the West Coast, but this is Midwest Best cow manure and peat humus. And it just has, you know, composted cow manure and peat humus in it with some other little things here and there. And then I fill that, like, fill all of my pots, the box, everything, about 3/4 of the way full with that. And then I top it off with the topsoil, and then I kind of like, you know, mix it around in there a little bit. And yeah, I mean, everything seems to be doing really, really well. It's an awesome feeling because I killed everything in Arizona. The dogs are all doing great. So yeah, you guys, I mean, that's kind of what we've been up to. Like I said, we've been super busy. YouTube kind of took a turn on the back burner because we've just had so much going on. We're in the middle of house hunting, which all you guys know, the market right now is insane. We had put in an offer on a house, everything was going great. They accepted our offer. We had a purchase agreement signed and everything, and then we had an inspection done, and the inspection uncovered a bunch of stuff that was not in the disclosure sheet when we toured the house. So we asked them to fix some of these important things, and they decided that they didn't want to do it. So, and some things were like structural. So I'm really shocked that they, A, weren't selling the house as is, and B, didn't fix it. So, but you know, as I've said, whatever is meant to be will be, and we will find something even better that doesn't need 1,000 fixes before we can actually live in it. So that's kind of where we're at right now with the whole house situation. We've started over and are back out there looking again. So I'm really looking forward to getting into the new house, getting started with, you know, building our outbuildings for the animals if we need to, getting the animals that we want, starting with chickens and ducks, and then as I am more comfortable bringing goats in and horses and whatnot. We might even get a donkey because from what I've heard, donkeys are a great like a great method of protection. They have really big ears, and so they can hear really well and will alert you to any predators in the area. And they will actually go after them where like a horse will, you know, run. My plan going forward, we're still gonna have some camping content. So if that's what brought you here, don't worry, there will be more. Just we have to get all situated first, you know, with a new house and all that stuff. So that takes up a lot of time. But we also are going to be doing a lot more gardening themed videos. We're going to do, you know, baking and cooking and, you know, housekeeping things. and just, you know, our life, because I felt like life was so boring back in Arizona, you know, at home. Like, we couldn't do anything. We didn't have the opportunities that we have here. The kids and I especially, we have literally spent the last several weekends just outside all day, every day, and we didn't get to do that in Arizona. And even in the winter here, we're outside a lot because the dogs, we've been teaching them how to pull the sled and everything else. So it's a busy life up here. Everything seems to go by so much faster, and I don't like time going by faster, but I sure do love it up here. So thanks for checking in with us, guys. We'll probably do a video, try to do one again, now once a week. And, you know, when we find our new homestead, you know, we may even need your help naming it, so that'll be fun. Help naming our chickens and our ducks and everything else that we get. So stick around. It is going to be a fun time. But I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend. Everybody's doing great, and everybody has a solid week ahead. Not next week, but the week after that is a holiday, so hopefully everybody has like a 3-day weekend off, because that's cool. Anyway, you guys, have a good night. We will talk to you later. Bye.